Hello, 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 my tea drops and my tea sippers. How is everyone doing tonight? All right, I decided to come on a little early, so I'm gonna try to do two videos tonight. So we're gonna see. But what we're gonna be talking about today is Clarissa Shields getting played by Wynn Records, or is the internet too hard on her? Is the internet too hard on Clarissa, guys? Is the internet too hard on Clarissa? So we're going to talk about that because we're going to look at some things here that's going on with the Wynn Records. Is she getting played by them? Okay, is she getting played by Wynn Records? Let me know in the chat if y'all think that she's possibly getting played by Wynn Records, which is Papoose. Let me know in the chat. Or do you think the internet is going too hard on Clarissa? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And I know I need to fix my title here. How to fix that. But anyway, do y'all think that she's getting played by Wynn Records? Just asking, is she getting played by Wynn Records, or is the internet too hard on her? Now, I like. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, so people think that we content creators are too hard on Clarissa. Now, this is nothing personal when I talk about Clarissa. This is just the content that's being put out here on this Beyonce internet. That's all. I don't have anything against Clarissa at all. I'm only talking about the things that she put out here on the internet, right? That's all I'm talking about. But people think the internet is not giving Clarissa a fair shake. Let me know what you think about that in the chat. Let me know what you think about that in the chat. And then also we're going to be talking about Papoose as well. The interview that he had with Vlad TV. We're going to be talking about that. Now, he is referring to Remy as his past relationship. Now, I find that really, really suspicious. How could that be your past relationship when you won't even get a divorce? You won't even sign the papers for a divorce. So how could she be your past? You don't want to make Remy your past, because if you did, you would get a divorce. Okay? So that's my personal opinion. If you want somebody to be in your rearview mirror, you would sign the papers. So I don't know if he's trying to juggle both of the ladies. He could be allegedly, in my personal opinion. You won't sign the papers, but then you say Clarissa is your best friend. So which one is it? I don't never hear you say Clarissa is your girlfriend or your lady or anything like that. You don't say that. And I'm trying to figure that part out. Why you don't do, why? Now, some people say that Remy don't want Pat, but she ain't going to divorce him. She's not going to make it that easy for Clarissa Shields to get married to him. She's not. Now, just personally speaking, I have never seen anybody who has been married for a long time, right? Get a divorce from one person and then go marry the next person. And without them knowing each other for a long time. Him and Clarissa have not been knowing each other for a long time. They have not. So I don't think he will do that. I don't think that he will go and marry her right away if Remy ever gives him a divorce. That's my personal opinion. I don't think so. Let me know what y'all think. I don't think he will do that. I do not. So that's my opinion about that. Then I had some interesting things to discuss about him in that interview with Vlad TV. You know, he keeps saying that 50 Cent's picking with him. First of all, 50 had left y'all alone and gone on about his business. You the one that came out here because you seen T.I. and his kids, them getting all type of praise and love from the internet. So you wanted to throw your diss verse in thinking that you were going to get the same response, and it backfired. It didn't work. And then you said that you told Clarissa to not say nothing to 50, but she came out here anyway and inserted herself into it. So I don't think that 50 Cent is picking on anybody. She put herself in a man's fight. That's what happened. She should have just let them handle it. But I guess Pap wasn't moving fast enough for her, so she came on this Beyonce internet and decided to go after 50 on her own. Allegedly. Also, we're going to be talking about CHILLIE. Baby, CHILLIE, CHILLIE, you need to give it a rest, huh? Go ahead and give it a rest, CHILLIE. Just come out here and admit that you were donating to MAGA and to MAGA or what have you. Just go ahead on and do that. Just go ahead on and do it. So my thing is, and then also we're going to be talking about CHILLIE. I just wish CHILLIE would just stop lying and just come out here and say that she is a Trump supporter or a MAGA supporter. I'm fine with that. If that's just what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. But quit lying because you're getting caught up in all type of lies. And guys, let me just say this. This is my personal opinion. Nick Cannon, um, what is her name? What is her name? It'll come to me. CHILLIE and these other people, Nelly, Amber Rose, them. If they want to support the MAGA, that's fine. But we don't have to support anything of theirs. Anything of Nick Cannon's, anything of CHILLIE's, CHILLIE, anything of Nelly. That's why I don't watch the Nelly and Ashanti show, because I don't support that. You know, when people will set up here and do anything for money, I can't rock with that. I can't. And we are the people that got them rich and to where they're at right now. Without the black people, you would not be where you at. Let them go over there with MAGA and see if MAGA go support them. Just saying. Just my personal opinion. All these people that are rich, they got rich off the backs of black people. Do you think that MAGA would support them, go watch their movies, buy their music? Do you think they would do that? Do you think MAGA would do that? No. No, they wouldn't. So, y'all know over here on my channel, we grown to each their own. You know, I'm not going to the concert. I would love to have went to see Salt-N-Pepa and Bo, but I can't not spend a dime with anybody who's going to be voting to the Republicans. And I'm sorry about that. I just can't do it. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Now, people do what they want to do. I'm saying I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. People say, well, I want to go for Salt-N-Pepa in Vogue. But you're still giving money to them, in my personal opinion, because TLC is part of the tour. Even if you're going there to support In Vogue and Salt-N-Pepa and maybe T-Boz, CHILLIE is still getting money. So she's going to have more money to support MAGA. Have more money to support MAGA. I'm just saying. Have more money to support MAGA. So do with that what you may. All right, guys. And who else we're going to be talking about? We're going to talk about whoever else we want to talk about. But as you come in, hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Linda Gamble, for coming over here, getting the channel together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Laura C. Hello, 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 my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. As you come in, hit the like button. Fair Act use of 1976 is in the chat. Everything is alleged and in my very own opinion. You can support the channel by the way of a super sticker or a super chat. You can join or gift a membership for $2.99, or you can become a member yourself, or you can give gifts out in the chat. Let me see here. You can also support the channel by Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Sticker. Hit the like button. People in the bushes, hit the like button. And guys, let's be respectful to the people in the chat and also respectful to me because, guys, y'all know we can agree to disagree, okay? Hello, Sonia. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sonia W. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Angela. Hello, hello, hello. All right, you said Clarissa just stayed off the internet. You got the comedians out here roasting you in Papoose. You got that right. We're going to get into the comedian that was roasting her too. Let me see here. Hello, Charnel Monet, my mod MIT sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. I like to talk to everybody when they come in. Who's ready for this tea? Say it again. Say it again, Angela. You said, oh, Clarissa has all of the sharks circling the water for her. I wonder if Zeus trying to get out of their contract with her, or if they're going to make her work her behind off. I think so. Hey, Miss Boss Chick. Hey, Ray Mail, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Shaquanda. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let me put my banners back up here. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All things said are alleged and in my very own opinion, it's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any music or any clips that you may see on my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Also, we do not promote any bullying or harassment. All we do is give our opinions and commentary. That's all. We're only talking about the stuff that's on the internet, okay? All right, so as y'all know, Papoose did have an interview with Vlad today. Well, yesterday. So we're going to get into a little commentary of what Vlad said, what Papoose said on here. So let me bring this up. Let me bring this up. And let's see here. What is this? DJ Vlad. Okay, make sure y'all go follow him. And again, I'm just using this for commentary. Fair Use Acts of 1976 is in the chat. Okay? Fair use, fair use. We're using this commentary for learning and teaching purposes.
Pointing that out because it's true. Back then I was.
So wait, so let me just go back a little bit.
Nah, it's crazy, man. Like if I remember correctly, you correct me if I'm wrong. The first time I met you was rest in peace, Chris Lighty at Violator office, man. And we would have a specific day where I knock out all my interviews.
Go back. Let me go up a little bit.
Care about interview. I put everything I got into it. I do as much research. I try to get as much as going all out, doing all the research and making the 50 Cent beef, which your girl Clarissa Shields has been dragged into as well. So before this actually happened, you and 50 had some back and forth.
Yeah, man. Like years back, when I was in the media a lot, I was on television. I was viral. My name was out there a lot. You know, he came hating back then. I think he just a hating ass nigga, man. Like anybody that's doing good within the Black and Latino community, he start hating on them. You know what I mean? He never does it to people from other walks of life though, which is very interesting. Back then,
now, do y'all think that that's true that 50 Cent doesn't go after other races? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think 50 Cent goes after other races or just the Black people? Let me know. Let me know, because this is what 50 is saying.
You know, like I said, I was
Papoose is saying. Again, Fair Use Act of 1976 is on the screen and in the chat. This is used for teaching and learning purposes.
Constantly in the media, just doing my thing, and he came on my page with a little weird comment. I ignored it. Time went by, he did it again. You know what I'm saying? The second time, I ain't say nothing about it. I let it go out. It's cool. Third time, I said, nah, I'm tired of this nigga now. So I shitted on him. And we had like a little back and forth. It went viral in the media back then, a couple years back. A lot of people was in my ear like, yo, Pat, why you entertaining it? You know, it's 50 Cent, he's a troll. But back then, a lot of dudes was like to me, it seemed like they was afraid to respond to him. I'm not one of them guys, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we went back and forth back then. A lot of people was like, yo, leave it alone. Time went on, 2026. Here we go again. Him hating again.
Okay.
So do you think that 50 Cent is hating? I don't think 50 Cent is hating. I think that 50 Cent said something about Clarissa and he didn't like it. Also, I think this streams back from, y'all remember the incident with Remy Ma and Papoose and 50. Papoose was outside of his car and Remy come rolling up with 50 Cent in a Rolls Royce. They started talking or whatever. Papoose is looking the other way. I don't think Papoose liked it that. That's just my personal opinion. I think that Papoose thinks that 50 and Remy had something going on, or that 50 wanted Remy. Because Remy has, you know, slimmed down from, you know, she was a thicker girl, but she been slimmed down. And that comment that 50 Cent made, you know, he just said, you know, that Remy looked good. She's more slimmer. She looked good, or what have you. I don't think that was a dig at Papoose. I don't know if Papoose is mad because 50 Cent, you know, gave her a compliment. What's wrong with that? But I think it's more to the thing. I think he thinks that 50 Cent and Remy was messing around, allegedly. And he helped Remy out a lot when she was in jail. You know, writing letters and things to the judge, saying that he would give her a job if they let her out, things like that. So I think that maybe Papoose felt some type of way because he couldn't do the things that 50 was offered to do for Remy. Allegedly. That's just my opinion.
So January 1st, 2026, you're waking up, New Year's Eve is the night before, and your phone is blowing up.
Yeah, man. The dude got like 39 million followers, man. So when somebody with that many followers do some weird shit, you're gonna know about it.
Why is it a thing with him and Clarissa where they always trying to talk about how many followers people got? Are y'all jealous of the following that that 50 Cent got? I'm confused with that. Y'all always talking about how many people follow somebody. What's up with that? I don't understand that.
So I wake up New Year's Day, man. You know what I'm saying? New Year, feeling good. Had a great New Year's Eve, and when I get to my phone, my phone kind of going crazy. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people like, yo, what happened with 50? I'm like, what you mean? What happened with 50? Why he dissing you? I said, damn, he dissing me? So I can't see it because he had me blocked for years now. The nigga blocked me back then when I started shitting on him when he called himself doing a little bully thing back then. So he had me blocked. I couldn't see it. So people started sending it to me. I said, damn, this nigga being disrespectful for no reason. You know what I mean? So I told Clarissa, I said, you know what? Because he disrespected both of us when he made the post. So I told her, I said, ignore it, man. Don't even pay that no attention, because she was in training camp for a fight. So I said, just focus on your fight. Don't even entertain it. I got it. Let me handle it. I shits back on him on the gram. And then when I shitted him on the gram, we went back and forth. And I think later on that day, she ended up saying something to him anyway. So it just turned into a whole back and forth.
Well, I actually looked it up. He took the movie MMA Black Sister's Revenge. It's an old blaxploitation film from 1976. And he put her face.
Now, I'm confused here with the situation. When he did try to go back and diss 50 Cent, he said nothing about Clarissa in the diss. He, you know, nothing. So I'm thinking this is still streaming from Remy Ma. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He even was using "Are you dumb?" in the rap, and we all know that Remy says that. So, were you going after him about Remy or Clarissa? Which one? I'm confused. I'm confused.
Into the woman's dialogue in your face, into the man's, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
I never loved you and all this type of stuff. I was trying to figure out what movie he was from. I had to chat GPT it. Like,
see, he laughing at that. That's not funny. That is not funny. He thought that was funny. How he had Clarissa's face on that thing. That wasn't funny. Okay. All right.
I never even seen it. This is before my time. But yeah, man, it was kind of like dissing y'all's relationship in a way.
Right. Because you know, they got the whole false narrative out there, which everybody who know me, man, y'all know, they know how I am. You know what I'm saying? So I think my character and what I do as an individual, as a person, as a man, always spoke for itself. You know what I mean?
No, Pap. I'm gonna have to disagree. You fooled us with the black love, sir. You know your character is shot now. All the stuff Remy said you did, you cheated on her, the alleged baby. No, sir. No, sir. Everything on this channel is alleged. This is just my opinion. Okay? This is my opinion. Your character? No, sir. Your character is shot. The black love thing was a myth to me. It's not true. Because all the shit that Remy said you did, she brought receipts, pawning shit, the gambling problem allegedly. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, don't talk about your character and the type of man you are. No, sir. I want to know, how is you being a father to the golden child if you always running around over there in Atlanta? When do you be a parent? I just want to know. When do you do any parenting time? Because I see you up there with Clarissa, so I'm trying to figure out. The child that you begged for, the golden child. Just saying, allegedly.
You didn't see the false narrative until after the back and forth that I had, you know what I mean, with my past relationship. So after that.
How is that your past relationship, sir? You're still married. How is that a past relationship? If you want this to be a past relationship, Remy has signed the paper. What's the hold up? You the hold up. If you want that to be a past relationship, why won't you sign the divorce papers? You might got Clarissa food, but you ain't got We the People food. Because if you wanted to be divorced, sir, you would be divorced. Now knock it off. Just come on now, knock it off now, sir. Knock it off.
People run with the false narrative, and I don't think it was something that he actually created, because what he does is he actually reposts a lot of different memes that he see on the gram, and it makes it seem to everybody like, oh, 50 is hilarious, but he's just really reposted some bullshit. So he took it, he reposted it, and you know, you held responsible for that because you're a grown ass man. I mean, which was to me was very disrespectful.
Well, he posted that. I think Clarissa did respond, and there was some back and forth, but soon after, in a very rare move, 50 actually apologized. He said, okay, the truth is, I'm a Clarissa Shields fan.
Well,
I think she's an amazing fighter.
I'll tell you what happened.
She has a
I'll give you the correct chain.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to give you the correct chain of events, because this is what he does, man. A lot of people don't. This dude is a funny dude, man. Like, he'll post something disrespectful about a person, and then when they respond, he takes his down real quick. So while you're responding, all of his little dick riders and minions and bots that he got programmed to do what they do, they start saying, oh, why are you cloud chasing? Oh, you better leave 50 alone, because when he responds.
See, this is another thing. Who is D-Rod and 50 Cent? What box? And then they said that he got people that are paid. What people are paid to like 50 Cent's post? I want to know what person is paid, because Clarissa said the same thing, that it's a smear campaign against her and Papoose, that there's a paid smear campaign against her and Papoose. I want to know who getting paid, because I ain't got my paycheck. If I ain't got no paycheck, so I want to know who the people that's paying, so I can get my paycheck. I ain't got nothing. So you said, is this a smear campaign? Who is doing the paying? Because I would like my paycheck. I ain't got it. Who? I want to know who is paying who. So I'm taking it as you said, the content creators, everybody who say something bad about you and Papoose are paid in their bots. I want to know who paying the people, because I ain't got no paycheck. Let me know if y'all know who paying. Who are the bots? I'm a real person. I'm not a bot. Just saying, allegedly.
You're not going to be able to handle it, because when they go to his page, he done removed his post. So he got like some weird way to entrap you into saying something to him, and it looks like you're the one who started it. So let me give you the correct chain of events. What happened was he posted the disrespectful meme. We woke up on New Year's Day, minding our business, living our life to his disrespect. I told her to chill, don't pay no mind. I responded to him. When I responded to him, me and him got into a back and forth. Eventually, she said something to him, because you know she's viral damn near every day for different reasons, whatever.
Okay, you said she's damn near viral every day for different reasons. You know the reason that you and her go viral, for bullshit. It ain't about her boxing. What is she going viral for? For stupid stuff that she does here on this Beyonce internet. You know, my thing is, if you want to go viral for your craft. Go viral for something about boxing. Don't go viral for you messing with somebody's husband, or you arguing with somebody, or something like that. Like I just seen something on Hood Champion, he made a little short, that she actually fought I guess a troll fighter. She did a fight with somebody that was a troll. And the woman that she was fighting, I guess the troll, she knows she could beat the woman up. She's a trained fighter. The woman is just a street fighter. They trying to break up the fight, go in your corners. She's still pouncing on a woman. They trying to tell her to wait a minute, Clarissa, wait a second. She's like, no, I'm gonna beat the hell out of her. Really? That's how professional people do? I have never seen Mike Tyson, Layla Ali, Alicia Baumgardner, what's the other one named? Shadesha Green, actually fight trolls or go in a boxing ring with them and fight them because of something they said on this Beyonce internet, or just for saying anything. She was actually fighting somebody from off the streets. Allegedly, Hood Champion got a short of it. Allegedly, but the short is up. And I don't like to show stuff of Hood Champion because he will strike your channel. But on Hood Champion, she is actually fighting with a troll. This woman is not a fighter. She's not a professional fighter or anything. She's just a street fighter. And Clarissa is actually in the ring fighting this lady. Just saying.
Then some other individual who be on the gram hating all day doing some weird shit, when it made a video, because Clarissa did an event for 50. He basically like flew her out, took care of her expenses to go be a part of his event not too long before that. So they tried to take footage from that event and make it look like, oh, she was just there on the stage and 50 didn't want her there, not knowing that she actually had footage of him shouting her out, bigging her up on the stage, and he actually flew her out to the event. So he took that false narrative and posted that on his gram. When he posted that up to make it seem like she just was on some...
No, I don't think he did that. I think that he flew her out for his event, But she was trying to me, allegedly in my very own opinion, come on to him, trying to bag it up on him, and he was moving back from her. So I don't think he was trying to portray like he didn't want her there. It was like she was trying to brag it up on him. He didn't want that. That's what I took from it. What did y'all take from it?
Some clown shit at the event, like he didn't want her around. She posted truth. Once he seen that, and he seen that everybody actually seen him bigging her up on stage, then he came with the fake apology and the backhanded apology where he went and posted an old picture of her from years ago when she was in the Olympics or something like that and tried to be funny. So it wasn't a real apology, bro. In case you didn't know that, I'm telling you, some people on the gram, they actually know that, but they just dick riders. So they just still say, oh, he apologized. Yeah, your guys are clout chasing. Knowing damn well this nigga's a troublemaker. He fucks with everybody every day when they minding their business and nobody holds him accountable.
Well, the whole apology went like this. He said, okay, the truth is I'm a Claressa Shields fan. I think she's an amazing fighter and she got a big fight coming up.
So he got mad. He did apologize, but he got mad because 50 put up this picture of her and she didn't look, whatever, I'm just saying. I think he's mad about this picture. That's all I'm saying.
Let's chill and let her focus. Let's go, champ.
Yeah, it was bullshit. You seen the picture that he posted?
an old picture of
yeah, it was an old picture. She got plenty of beautiful pictures when she's prepared for it, not when she's coming out of the ring or after a fight or just trying to be funny, man. You know what I mean? Like he always do. We all know this guy. This is not new to us. We've seen him in action 100 times. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, man, Clarissa has always been beautiful. We all had awkward stages as kids and so forth, and it just is what it is.
Yeah, but that's just him trying to be funny, though. Let's call a spade a spade. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna stop cheering. I'm gonna stop cheering. Okay, so what did y'all think about it? What did y'all think? I'm just saying. What did y'all think about the interview that Papoose did? Do y'all think that he did any justice for Clarissa with the interview that he did? Because that's just only part one, a little snippet of it. Do you think he did any justice? Do you think he was on there really trying to defend Clarissa? All I've seen, and I'm just going to be honest with you in my very own opinion, everything that Vlad was saying, the pictures that he showed, all he was doing was laughing at it. Why? I thought you was on there trying to go up for your woman, and you wasn't going up for her, sir, that I seen. You didn't go up for it at all. All the pictures that they showed of her, you were laughing, sir. I'm just saying, you were laughing. I'm just saying, sir, you were laughing. Were you not? What did he? I didn't hear anything where he tried to defend Clarissa. I'm confused. So what was this? Well, maybe it's going to be more, but from the this portion of the interview, sir, I do not see you defending Clarissa at all. You're laughing at everything. Oh, she's go viral on the Instagram for whatever source. You know why she go viral. So what is this? So Remy is your past relationship, which is still your wife. And what you didn't say that Clarissa was your woman, your girl. What is she? What I'm confused. You didn't say, yeah, I don't like how 50 went after my old lady or my girl or my woman. You didn't say any of that. So what I'm confused with this interview, y'all. I'm confused. Only thing you talking about is 50 Cent. You weren't trying to defend Clarissa to me. In my very own opinion, you weren't trying to defend her. oh yeah, you know, some pictures of her when she's coming off the boxing ring, when she's not looking her best and different things like that. Huh? I see plenty of women boxers who get done boxing. They look just fine to me. So are you trying to say, oh, when she's boxing, she don't look good? Well, I'm confused here. I'm just saying allegedly. That's what I'm taking from it. That's just my personal opinion. Y'all let me know what's going on here. You didn't say one thing in that interview that will make me think that you going up for Clarissa. Just my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think. I don't think you went up for her at all. I think you were going to talk about your own ass. If you really want to be honest. Let me see what y'all said in this chat. Baby. Let me see what y'all say. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to. Let me know if y'all heard something. I didn't hear anything. No, the internet is not hard enough on her. They need to keep calling all of her lies out and what you say, mistreatment of her family members. You're right about that. You're right about that, because allegedly they're saying that her grandmother is in not so good of a place nursing home. Allegedly. She is getting played by Wynn record. Clarissa is making it hard on herself, talking about her and Papoose bedroom antics. See, and that's another thing. I you know, you got grown kids and stuff. You don't want to hear nobody on the damn internet talking about what their parents doing in their bedroom. He got, you know, I'm sure that Pap's daughter follows Clarissa. How do you think Pap's daughter felt about what Clarissa put on the internet about her dad eating her box? How do you think that made his daughter feel? I don't think that was good. Just saying. I don't think that girl want to know if what Papoose is doing to Clarissa. I don't think his daughter want to know that information. Just saying. I don't think he is that into her as she is with him. I said that too. My personal opinion, I don't think he's into her like that. I think that, you know, allegedly he still gambles, right? I think he still gambles. They said he got a job. He does a radio station, and he works for Wynn Records. But if Clarissa is signed to Wynn Record, that makes Papoose her boss. Because allegedly, according to Remy, he gets paid off a commission, the work he brings to the record label. So, I'm confused here. Is she going to be boxing, rapping, or singing? Or modeling, or acting? I don't know. Clarissa opened her mouth about her adulterous behavior, so you open yourself up to scrutiny. So, okay. Now, guys, they say that we don't drag Lotto like we drag Clarissa, right? Lotto said a little something about 21 Savage. She not all over this internet posting, I'm with 21 Savage, I'm this and that. She don't do that. And when people tried to look up to see if 21 Savage was married, they're not saying that 21 Savage is married. But they are saying that Papoose is married to Remy. Just saying. You said Papoose is a joke at the point Clarissa got him out here looking bad. Baby, he does look bad. He looks like, you know, like he got to do whatever Clarissa says, you know, allegedly, my personal opinion. You know, it's not, she's leading him. When he was with Remy, he was leading Remy by the hand. She got him by the hand. In my personal opinion. And allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, I just think that he probably got in too deep. I don't think he thought things was going to go this far. I think that he thought that he could have the allegedly the credit bay and whoever else Remy say got in her. And I think he went too deep with her. It's my personal opinion. I don't think it was meant to be like that. But he needed to, in my very own opinion, convince her to come to Wynn Records. He needed her so he could get a percentage, allegedly. Because he doesn't get paid unless he brings business to Wynn Records, in my personal opinion. My personal opinion, I think that was the wrong way for her to go with Wynn Records. It's just my personal opinion. Now, when the things start coming down, tumbling on down, where the money is at is over there with ESPN and Jack Paul. That's where the money at. That's the money over there. And she didn't burn her bridges with them. So if things don't work out with Wynn Records, she can't go over there to ESPN with Jack Paul. Don't she done burnt her bridges over there? Just saying. He said, God is not mocked. It happened to me. Clarissa, I'm blessed. Just know, stop. It's not going to end well. God is good. You right about that? You said Pap lied on Vlad TV? Okay. Hey, Adina Scott, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said Clarissa got called out yesterday in her interview yesterday with Melissa Ford. Oh, I'm gonna have to go over there and see that. What did she get called out about, Linda? Let me see. So you said did Waka Flocka mother vote a Republican? Who, Miss Dale? I didn't know Miss Dale voted MAGA. Let me know. Tristan Thomas came out in support of the Orange Man. He claims he done so. He done so much for the country. Tristan Thomas, what did he do for the country? Run the damn country in the ground while we bankrupt now? What did he do for the country? T-Boz confirmed that CHILLIE voted for the Orange Man. T-Boz said in an interview they were asked if they were still on the concert list. Look, I played that yesterday of T-Boz saying that she said one of my, did she say bandmates voted for Republican? Who was the bandmate? The only bandmate is CHILLIE. I'm just saying. And to me, guys, just going back over the years, looking at TLC and T-Boz and CHILLIE and Left Eye, it does not surprise me that CHILLIE voted Republican. I don't think that she likes being black, allegedly, in my personal opinion. I don't think she likes her black skin. It's just my personal opinion. I don't think she does. I think she likes the money that she gets from the black people, because I don't think she can go over there to Mega and start performing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All these people who going up for MAGA, okay, so let the MAGA buy y'all products, watch y'all movies, go to y'all concerts. So just say the black people ain't did the damn thing for you. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Hey, Jonetta Speaks, my tea sipper. Hello, Barbie Dow. Welcome from Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome. Let me see. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Keep hitting that like button. People in the bushes hit the like button. You said sneaky with them shades on. Queen Buzz. Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something. Papoose is out for Papoose. He's out for self. He's out for self. What he can get. What she can do for him. Because, guys, this just doesn't make any sense for me. He was Remy's manager. He was getting a percentage from her. Now, and that was his wife. Now he's with Clarissa, supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but he never claims her. I'm just saying, that's my personal opinion. Let me know if he's claiming it. Okay? He's getting a percentage for her. So do you need women that got things going on so you can be the manager and get a percentage? Just asking. He was, Barbie said, when was he ever viral and in the media a lot? He wasn't, he was only viral if it had something to do with him and Remy. He's never been viral by himself. If somebody has to make him go viral. So for him to be viral and irrelevant, he's clinging on to Clarissa. In my personal opinion, he's clinging on to her. I think he liked her going back and forth with people on the internet because that keeps her in the algorithm, and he with her allegedly, and keeps him in the algorithm. You said Pap is lying. Okay. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Hey, Linnell. You said, I seen all of the other people. Pap, be quiet. Smoke brewing, just saying allegedly. You said that is a live Papoose. You said that's a live Papoose. Remy and 50 had business deal. I just think he probably thought that. I don't, because why would he be so upset with why would he be so upset with 50? This streams from going way back from Remy. I don't think they have nothing to do with Clarissa. I think he could care less. You said Papoose is a disgrace and embarrassment. You right about that, Robin. Hello, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. 50 is down with Remy Ma. They are really good friends and business partners. I believe that. I think that 50 was just giving her a compliment, and I don't think Papoose like that. Hello, Gina. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You said Clarissa is the problem? Now, guys, I want to say this. I think that Clarissa is still holding on to her childhood from things that happened to her as far as being bullied. Allegedly, she may have been, some people may have did some things to her when she was a little girl. Maybe, she doesn't feel pretty. So now, somebody is really interested in her. He is, in her eyes, a celebrity. And, she just feels like, okay, this is her chance. She wants to put on the makeup, the wigs, the clothes, and look pretty. Maybe she feeling like she was never pretty, allegedly. And I think there could be some other issues, allegedly, that she maybe need to work out behind the scenes. Because a lot of people, even me, a lot of men, whatever happened in their childhood, they carry that with them in adulthood. And I think Clarissa is taking things that happened to her in her childhood. She still has not healed from that. I think that still bothers her. I think she's still suffering from it. Let me know what y'all think. You said Pap is jealous of the relationship between Remy and 50. I believe that. Let's see. You said yes, Clarissa should stay off the internet and focus on her boxing career. I don't think she's going to do that. You said Pap, as of today, has not taken up for Clarissa. That's why I wanted to watch the Vlad interview to see what's he going to take up for. What the hell was the interview? What he want to just get on there and talk about him at 50? You're not going to say nothing about he disrespected my woman. I was coming to defend my woman. I was waiting for that to happen. I was waiting for him to say that. Let's see. You said Pax exudes a lot of feminine energy and Clarissa exudes masculine energy. Both are how you doing. I don't know. It's just they got a different vibe. When Pap and Remy was together, you knew that was her husband. He was the masculine one to me. He would lead her, open the doors for her, protect her. But with Clarissa, it seems the other way around. It seems like Clarissa is always protecting Pap, coming out here, going off on people about Pap. It seems like she's the masculine woman in a relationship. But he wouldn't let nobody do Remy like that. I'm just here to tell you. He wouldn't. He wouldn't let nobody do Remy like that. He wouldn't let nobody do Remy like that. You see, he knocked out Easy the Block Captain. He wouldn't let nobody treat Remy like that. He would come out and say, my wife. He does not do that for Clarissa. I haven't heard it. He don't say my woman, my girl. He don't say nothing. Just my personal opinion. I thought we were going to get something in this interview. I thought, okay, Pap could have stand up for Clarissa. He could have go off on 50. He could have go off on 50 about Clarissa. We get nothing. Nothing. I hear him talking about him and 50 beef from back in the day. I thought you was going to get on here and really go in for Clarissa. That's what I thought you was going to do. You said Leroy shot your character. Welcome, Shannon Haywood. Welcome. I don't think he's visiting his daughter because Remy won't let him come back home. Yeah, because how is he being a father to the golden child if he's always up there in Atlanta? I'm confused. You wanted this child. So how are you taking anybody back and forth to school if you up there in Atlanta? I'm confused. I think, and this is my personal opinion, when you divorce the man, he divorced the kids along with the wife. So I guess since him and Remy ain't rocking or together like that, do y'all think he's taking it out on the golden child? I'm just asking. Because you could be taking her back and forth to school or picking her up or something. But I don't see how you're doing that if you running around up there in LA with Zeus them and Atlanta with Clarissa. How are you helping? Give me 1 second, y'all. This is my mama. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. You said Papoose doesn't want. No, I don't think Papoose wants a divorce, but my thing is, what's the past relationship? You don't have a past relationship, so you have a wife. Y'all are still married, so I'm not understanding. And I think that Remy ain't gonna divorce him because she's not gonna give Clarissa the opportunity to try to divorce him. And I don't think Papoose want to get a divorce because he don't want Clarissa, allegedly, in my personal opinion, nagging him about getting married. Just saying. Miss Boss Chick is saying the part, you said that part because if she has not filed, he can file. Clarissa crazy. I wouldn't have anything to do with him until he is divorced. That's all I was saying, Miss Boss Chick. That's all I was saying. Look, Candy and Todd divorced within 6 or 7 months. And Candy had money. So what is the hold up? And another thing, why can't we see it? It should be public record. Nobody can find the divorce paperwork. You are so right, Linda. He's not trying to get no divorce. And even if he did, I don't think he wants to marry Clarissa. I don't think he wants to marry her. You said Clarissa started all this mess with Papoose and 50. Yes. But see, guys, I think people start mess like this so they could be viral. Let me just tell y'all something. I haven't figured this out. People will start a beef or do something crazy on the internet so they can go viral. And once they see that works for them, they keep on starting stuff. They keep on doing stuff so they can stay on this viral and in an algorithm on this Beyonce internet. You said he doesn't realize how dumb he sounds. Why is he calling people D-Rider? That's another thing I didn't understand. You said Remy filed for the divorce and Papoose is refusing to sign the paperwork. Yes, but they tried to tell Clarissa that, and she said she doesn't. The only thing when they asked her stuff about that, she said, "Yeah, Pap get a divorce." But when people, and it's all over this internet, people say, "Well, Remy already signed. Papoose has not signed." She never addresses it. She never addresses why Papoose has not signed the paperwork. I'm just saying, she don't address it. And then the people that are doing the interviewing, right? The people that are doing the interviewing, they're not asking the hard questions or the deep questions. Okay, well, what's going on with Pap divorce? Allegedly, they can say allegedly, they're saying that Papoose refused to sign the paper. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that? Or have you and Pap talk about it? I want to know why they won't go in depth with her about this divorce. And then tell the truth. This makes her look really bad as a professional boxer, the GOAT, a role model. This makes her look bad. In my personal opinion. Hey, Ophelia. Hello, hello, hello. You said, I see why Remy wanted him away from her, and doesn't want him back. I wish he would tell the truth. Hey, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Lady Lane. Listen to how he made that comment. He doesn't care about her going viral. He don't care. He don't care. He look, let me tell you something. My personal opinion. I think he don't care about what she does on this internet. Long as she go viral, and long as she get the money from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. Because if she goes viral all the time, she's gonna get a bag from each 5 of these social media sites. So I think he's encouraging her to do that. Now, guys, I got a theory here. You remember how back in the days rappers would start beef with each other so they can go viral and go viral? I think because he's in hip hop, right? And he knows how the game goes. If you start a beef with somebody and go back and forth, you're going to stay viral. So maybe he's telling her to do this, start beef with people, cuss people out, things like that, so you can stay in the algorithm, so you can stay viral. Because they know we're going to talk about it. Just saying. I saw that she will only fight people who are not competition. Yes. Now, this lady here, wait a minute. Where did she go? There was another lady offering her $2 million to fight her. She wouldn't do it. The lady was offering $2 million. She wouldn't. Where is it at? Wait a minute. The lady was offering her $2 million. She wouldn't fight the lady. Where is it at? Let me see. Where is it at? He was offered. The lady was offering her $2 million. She wouldn't do it. So we're going. Let me bring it up here. This woman right here is offering Clarissa $2 million. Now, something wrong here. This lady right here. What's her name? Chris is offering Clarissa Shields $2 million to fight. More than double the highest fight pursued in your career. Fight must happen before the end of the year. What's the problem? The woman is offering her $2 million to fight her, but she said the fight has to happen before the end of the year. What's the problem? What's the problem? This woman here. Super fight offer. More than double the highest fight. So y'all let me know in the chat. Why won't she fight this lady? I did. He didn't answer. Okay, well, I'm gonna call you when I get off my live. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. So what is the problem with this lady here? I'm not seeing this all over the internet. The woman said the fight has to happen before the end of the year. Why won't Clarissa take this $2 million? Why won't Clarissa take this $2 million to fight this lady? Sorry about that, guys. That was my mom. You said that's an old clip? Well, then what happened to the fight? Robin, what happened to the fight? Because I just let me go back. This clip was put out here one day ago. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see. Now, wait a minute. They saying here, could we see them? This was just put out yesterday. Now they said, can we see them in the fight? Well, look, she don't have no fights on the book, so why won't she take this fight? Wait a minute. Let's see here. Let me go back down here. They said, can we see? They said, could we see them in the ring together this year? You think she would do it? They said 2 of the combat's greatest ever females. Could we see them in the ring together this year? Because she said can't nobody beat her. So she need to try to take this lady up on this offer to get that $2 million. When you try to take the woman up on the offer? Snakes on the move, y'all. Watch out for these new upcomings. Just saying now. She said you pay everything. Wait a minute. Now she said you pay everything exposed. You said Clarissa was actually signed to G Unit. What happened? He is so jealous of 50 because 50 helped both of his women. I could see that. He gave her props, but she took it as though he wanted her. But Lady Lane, she's saying that 50 Cent lied on her in 2016 about he allegedly slept with her. Allegedly. You said, why is this 47-year-old man on Vlad TV gossiping, whining, and complaining about another man? I thought he was coming on there to defend Clarissa. That's what I thought the interview was going to be about. That's what I thought he was doing. Hey, True. He jealous that 50 made his money work for him and he gave back to the community, and Pap doesn't have anything going for himself. Well, he got Clarissa over there. You said he defends Remy harder than that. He sure does. That's what I thought we was going to get. I thought he was going to say, you know what? Now time. He called her Clarissa. Why did he say my woman? My girl? I'm confused. He don't like her. You saw that whole interview? Hey, Tanya. You said Pap is a simp? said she's his sugar boxer. Something is going on here. You said you think allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, Clarissa is paying Papoose to be a fake boyfriend. I can see that. He probably saying that because she made a video saying how people are ungrateful. Now, guys, that's what I was going to talk to you about. Who is Clarissa talking about is ungrateful? I'm trying to figure that out. Who is ungrateful? Where is it? Who is ungrateful? Let me put this up here. Let me bring this up here, guys. Now, who was Clarissa said ungrateful? Is she talking about Papoose? Is she talking about her friends? Is she talking about Pap family? Who's ungrateful people? Because allegedly they said that she took Pap's whole family out of town.
Speaks on recognizing when others around her are not thankful.
Something just ran across my mind that I want to talk about real quick. Okay.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
People will say thank you and not be thankful. What you mean, champ? People will say thank you for doing everything you've done for me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for doing X, Y, Z. And then still in their mind for like, thank you, but you should have did more. You are not truthfully thankful if you still think that more should have been done. Because how?
So who are you talking about? Is it Papoose? Is it Nigeria? Is it your sister? Is it your mama? Is it your family? Who are the people? Who are the people? I'm just asking. Who y'all think the people is? Do you think Papa said thank you, but you could have done more for him, or what? Is she saying you're not thankful that I signed over there to your record label so you could get a percentage, so you could have some income coming in? Are you not grateful that I took allegedly your family on a vacay, all expense paid for? I'm just asking.
How could you say thank you and then you feel thankful, but then in the next breath say, but you should have did this too, and you should have did that too. Be thankful for what anybody has done for you, because at the end of the day, nobody has to do anything. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody is indebted to you. Everybody is indebted to themselves to be better, to be greater, to make more money, to position themselves. Nobody owes you nothing. Take a look at that. Everybody thankful till you tell them no about something. They thankful when you gave them $100. They thank you when you gave them $1,000. Like they thank you for when you helped them out with this.
Wait a minute. They thankful. They thankful for when you gave them $1,000. Is that card that you gave Pap that $1,000? I'm just asking. Allegedly, you said they thankful when you gave the $1,000. But you said you gave Pap $1,000. That's what that was on the card. I'm just saying.
But soon as you say no to something, now, okay, yeah, I'm thankful for what you did for me, but you should have did this too. You should have did that. That's not a person that's thankful. Look at that. Look at that with people. Look at that with people, because that matters also. That matters. And people don't be thankful for real. It really just hit me upside the head, y'all. I was sitting here and I said, there's no way you can be thankful, but then be sitting here talking about some, but you should have did this too, and you should have did that. You was not thankful for what I did for you. Somebody need to hear this message. That person is not thankful for real. Everybody thankful for when you saying yes, yes, yes. Let you say no. Oh, thank you for doing what you did, but you should have did this too. That ain't right. That is not right. That's not right. Get somebody 10,000. They say, well, you should have gave me 10,000 and gave me a business plan. That ain't right.
I'm just saying, am I tripping? There was $1,000 on the card and 10,000 on the card. Did y'all hear that? There was 1,000 on the card and 10 on the card. Now you just said you gave somebody 1,000 you weren't thankful for. Now you said you give people 10,000 they're not thankful. So who was she talking about? I'm just saying what was on the card. That's the card she had up, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. Y'all let me know. Ain't that what she had on the cards? So Pat wasn't thankful for the money that was on the cards? Which one did you give him, 1,000 or the 10? Did you give them both? He's probably saying that because she made a video saying how people are ungrateful. Is that why the birthday party didn't happen? Because they weren't thankful for the 1,000 or the 10,000 that you gave? Is that why the birthday party didn't happen? I'm just asking. It was supposed to be a birthday party. Embarrassing. So cringe. You said Pap upstairs eating fish. Not, let me keep that to myself. I don't think she's that bright. She's jealous of Remy and in competition with Remy. Yes. Baby, when Remy was out here going viral on this internet, woo, baby, she was heated. She was heated. She was heated. Now, you know what? Allegedly, I don't think she like Cardi B no more. She don't like Cardi. She gonna say that she like Nicki Minaj. She don't like Cardi no more, baby. Now it's gonna be she like Nicki Minaj now, allegedly. He prefers meat, so I seriously doubt it. I don't think he won't. Let me just not say that. People said he was home doing that, and he had to wear a COVID mask. He had to wear a COVID mask. Woo, y'all, it's terrible. Lada was not on the internet like she is. Let me see. You said Robin, I believe so myself. I believe he was a bottom from Remy when they were together. You believe it was a bottom? Hell no. Y'all, it's terrible. Lada was making dumb moves behind the scene. Yes. We need to see a paycheck. So she never had an attorney look over the paperwork before she signed it? Nope. Nobody looked it over. It's friend with benefits and business. Oh, okay. Hey, 40 million. She's his commission that he brings to loose records. Baby, Remy put that out there because Remy said he had to have commission. That's why she said allegedly Pat wanted her to shout her out on her Facebook and tell people to go over to his Facebook and his YouTube and Facebook and Instagram to support him. Allegedly, that's what Remy said. You said you think Clarissa might be blackballed from women's boxing. Clarissa should not have went after Layla Ali. She sure shouldn't have. Allegedly. I thought Miss Stevie voted. No. You thought Miss Deb voted for MAGA? I can see that. I can see Miss Deb voting for MAGA. I can see that. Deb became a Republican. Okay. Guys, we got 63 likes and there's 108 people in this chat. Come on, guys. People in the bushes, hit the like button. You said Larissa is his best friend. You said Papoose is a leech and a bomb. I think maybe she's starting to figure out some shit now. You said Papa's on a Bulldagger had done me wrong tour. Oh, hell no. Clarissa and Pap hate Remy because she exposed them both. I think Papoose mad that Remy exposed him. I do. Because I think they were going to try, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, to keep their relationship on the low. And I think that Papoose did not want this exposed because I think, allegedly, that he was going to try to juggle all of the women. Credit Bay, and then Remy said there's another woman, and then her. I think he was going to try to juggle all of them. And then, allegedly, when Clarissa's like, well, who's the other women? Remy said, you find it out yourself. I ain't telling you shit. I ain't telling you shit. You can find it out yourself. Hey, Chevette, hello. You said he tried to do damage control. He didn't defend her, period. He sure did it. Not that, baby. My grandmother used to say Bulldagger all the time. Hello, hello, Shonda. Let me see. You said Miss Deb and Waka Flocka are both Republicans. Thank you for letting me know that. I knew Waka, but I didn't know Miss Deb. Because 50 can do the things for his wife that he can't. And that's we are where the jealousy comes from and can do a better job managing Clarissa's career. I think so. You said Remy. Hello, Tamra. You said Pebbles clearly do not love Clarissa. I think he liked Clarissa. I just don't think he in love with her, in my opinion. He ain't claiming her. He said as little as possible about her. All her shenanigans are going to hurt him when and if a divorce takes place. Especially about she going on there talking about he pay all her bills. Hello, Monique. Papoose doesn't have her best interest. He doesn't love her out loud. He sure doesn't. 69 likes and 118 watching. Let's hit the like button. I think he really hates 50 because of how much 50 helped Remy back when she was in jail. I think he's still very insecure about that, and Clarissa doesn't see it. She thinks it's about her. I think he's thinking that both, because of both of 50 has had access to both of the women, Clarissa and Remy. That's what I think this is coming from. Tailor made by God, welcome. Remy said that 50 held her down and she will be grateful to him forever. There is a video on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think she said, allegedly that 50 kept money and everything on her books. Remy said that 50 held her down and she, okay. You said, yes, I can see the trauma has an effect. I do. I think there's a lot of trauma with her. He knows 50 is still helping Remy. Maybe he's a silent partner with Remy Network. Allegedly. He said she's in love with an older man. That's why she put his name on her body. Baby, I ain't putting nobody's name on me. No, ma'am. I'm not putting nobody's name on. The only name on me is my kids. He loves her money. She is just a means to an end. Baby, when this, you know what? When this all comes down, this is not going to be good. Now, this is what Jaguar Wright is saying. Now, I'm just allegedly. Just allegedly. No, I did not want that. Now, people, even the comedians are saying stuff about the relationship. Now, you know that's bad. The comedians are coming out here saying stuff.
I believe so. And no one's going to care. Because everyone's going to say, you the one that went after a married man. You a home wrecker. Oh, he like my superhero. If something go wrong, Cap is right there to fix it. Like, don't worry, I got it. They have been together forever. Like, that's how all of this plays out. That's how all of this plays out. Christmas, the fur coat, Remy Ma. The simple fact that Remy and Papoose have pictures with the same furrier, where she got it from. The cryptic post about her, oh, I love Christmas shopping. You get a gift for somebody and get a gift for yourself. Where's all this money coming from, this Christmas money? Excuse me, how much is that Rolls Royce right there? It's funny, because Christmas showed up about the same time that the closing of that $8 million deal that Clarissa just got. See, the eight M is just like the minimum. And now we know that Papoose, is she gonna crash out? Or I believe so. And no one's gonna care. Because everyone's gonna say, you the one that went after a married man. You a home wrecker. Oh, he like my superhero. If something go wrong, Cap is right there to fix it. Like, don't worry, I got it. They have been together forever. Like, that's how all of this plays out. That's how all of this plays out. Christmas, the fur coat, Remy Ma. The simple fact that Remy and Pat.
This ain't gonna end well. My personal opinion. I don't care. Some is going on.
Poos have pictures with the same furrier, where she got it from. The cryptic post about her, oh, I love Christmas shopping. You get a gift for somebody and get a gift for yourself. Where's all this money coming from, this Christmas money? Excuse me, how much is that Rolls Royce right there? It's funny, because Christmas showed up about the same time that the closing of that $8 million deal that Clarissa just got. See, the eight M is just like the minimum. And now we know that Papoose.
We'll stop sharing that. Shout out to Buzzing with B. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all go follow her. Now Jaguar is speaking some truth. This ain't gonna go well. Cause this ain't gonna go well, y'all. This ain't gonna go how we think it's gonna go. He only said she was his best friend. That's the only thing I heard him say. I ain't never heard him say. Now I could be wrong. So say allegedly. I've never heard him say, this is my woman, this is my girlfriend. Let me know in the chat. Because I could have missed it. So I'm just gonna say allegedly. He said, plus he was helping Clarissa and got her a publicist and team and took the team away when Remy exposed her and Pat. Well, she needs to get a PR team, y'all. But this ain't going well. She needs to find another one. Why isn't he trying to repair his relationship with his other kids? I don't know why he's not trying to do that. Wasn't 50 the one that put her in that celebrity basketball game as well? I think so, Tamara. I think so. You said Pap is hanging out in the gambling house for days when he's in New York. You see, he didn't have all his jewelry on when he did that Vlad interview. I seen that. I noticed that. I think so. He did too. If we haven't seen the divorce paper, Remy Ma and Papoose are just full of hot fucking full of hot fucking are neither one of them filed for a divorce. That's what I'm thinking. There's people have looked in 7 states. There's no divorce papers, allegedly. He said, yep, I look for the jewelry every time he surfaces. I looked at Clarence jewelry as well. I'm waiting for him to pawn her jewelry. She ain't been wearing that guap chain a lot. I ain't seen it. Now, guys, we're going to put a pin in Clarissa for a minute. Let's go over here to CHILLIE. Baby, CHILLIE is getting toe up on this internet, okay? First time viewer. Thank you, Taylor May, for coming over to check out the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Joan. Who else? Remy is going to always ride for 50 because 50 was writing notes when she was in jail. He was keeping money on her books. And like I said, allegedly, I think he probably is a silent partner with Remy Network. Just saying. He's helping Remy a lot. Did y'all hear him laughing when discussing the pics? Terrible how you saying 50 petty, yet you laughing at the pics of Clarissa. Yes, I was just talking about that. When they were saying something about, when Vlad was saying something about the pictures and about that video he put out of Clarissa and him, he was sitting there laughing. I didn't see anything funny about that. Maybe he knows it's true. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know why she won't fight y'all. I don't know. I'm trying to get to these comments. Wait a minute. 83 likes, 114 in the chat. Hey, Kenna. Oh, yeah, she watching. You said Clarissa's not blackballed. She just won't go down and wait to fight the real champs. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm thinking. She just don't want to. She just runs her mouth. Hey, Thelma, my tea sipper, you ain't late. I wanted to see her fight Shadesha Green. She has 3 more fights on her contract, but who is she gonna fight? She won't fight nobody. You could tell today during the interview when he spoke sideways about it, trying to say it was a lie. I don't think it's a lie. Hello, Black Onyx. Welcome. Oh, new subscriber. Oh, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I very much appreciate everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You think Pap told her to stop talking to Shalita? You said Shalita really loves Clarissa and is mad that Papoose is taking her for a ride. I think so too. Yeah, we talked about there was a video of 50 dropping Remy off in that Rolls Royce and Pap didn't look too happy. They were doing an interview in the car. Let me see. Remy got her lick back on Christmas. That's what she gets for playing in her DMs and playing in her face. Clarissa should have never got cocky and said he chose me. Right, I didn't think he chose. I didn't know he chose her. You said she can't afford a PR team. Papoose was there at the Cardi B concert. Yes, that's what everybody keeps saying. Pap calls her a best friend. Now Pap couldn't get. You said now Pap couldn't get no tickets or compass to the Cardi B show. You know Cardi doesn't like Pap. Remy is her girl. Now I didn't know he didn't like that Cardi didn't like him. You said I believe that 250 is a silent partner. That's what I think. Remy divorce papers were done by lawyers. She was waiting on his signature for private filing. Well, what happened? He didn't do it? Hey, Candy. Said Pap is scared to divorce Remy because he'll have to commit to CS, move in, ring, propose. Something can hold on to her without some sort of commitment. Remy don't want Pap smear. That's what everybody keeps saying, that Remy don't want him. Let's get on over here with CHILLIE here. Baby, I think they should take TLC off of the concert. I really do, because people are not having it. I think they should take TLC off of the concert and replace it with somebody else. Somebody said, I just tried to buy tickets to the TLC concert. Unfortunately, it didn't go through because all the buttons were so close together. My thumb accidentally hit the cancel button. They need to take them off the tour. I hate it for T-Buys, but people are not going for this. I think they need to just take her off. I'm just being honest. Take TLC off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me bring this up here. Just take her off, y'all. This ain't gonna go good. Just go ahead and take her off. I just think they should take her off the tour. What do y'all think? I think I just think she should just go on and drop out, y'all. Just my personal opinion. This is not going well for her. I'm just saying, guys, I think. Wait a minute. let me get to this. I'm trying to find this one thing I had. Okay. This is what I want to go to Funky Dineva. Baby, Funky Dineva is cutting up on her. I'm just saying, allegedly.
In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, TLC. It is like Black woman unity, old school Black woman type of situation, and 300,000 Black women have been impacted by this man's situation, been let go from their doggone jobs, and that's the shit you on, Salt. And Salt, if I really, like, honestly and truthfully, I'm not going to lie to you. It is my new budding relationship with Spinderella that's actually keeping me from completely going in and letting have on your MF and ass. Because I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to sit up here and act like we didn't forget how you and Pepper with the new face even did Spinderella. All right. The only reason we let that shit go as the general public is because Spinderella seems to have let it go. Okay. We been seeing your high yellow ass for who you was. All right. So we already only rocking with Salt and Pepper on a wing in a goddamn prayer anyway, because of the way y'all did Spinderella. Oh. And that was some real nasty foul shit y'all did. Y'all was some low down bitches for that. Oh. And then now you want to come interject yourself in this shit with CHILLIE and Trump. Girl, fuck you too. Oh. Spin, I hate it, but Salt and Pepper ass could get the fuck up off the tour too.
Woo, woo, okay. He said Salt and Pepper can get their ass on up him too. Wait a minute. Ain't gonna be no fucking tour. If the TLC and Salt and Pepper gone, there's only in Vogue left. Baby, this ain't good. Salt, I think you should have just shut up. Salt, you should have just minded the business that paid you. Now, you didn't inserted yourself in some shit that didn't have nothing to do with you. You should have minded the business that paid you. You look, I know you could probably use the money. You should just shut up, but people won't really be coming. Well, I'm not going. I'm just saying.
Replace their ass with SWV and Total and keep it moving. Because when you go to a damn TLC concert, all you getting is two middle-aged bitches doing the backhand bounce and dancing to the beat. You damn sure ain't getting no damn vocals. You damn sure ain't getting no new music. And you damn sure ain't really getting nothing worth $25 in a Groupon, okay? So we really ain't even getting much of nothing but nostalgia. The best thing about a TLC performance in 2026 is T-Bar's hair. And CHILLIE, you know, I hate it because y'all really do look like y'all need the money. T-Bar's look like she ain't even got no damn health insurance, quiet as it's kept, with all the damn health issues that she got. And T-Bar's, I hate that you catching the stray, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. And I swear I love you, T-Bar's. But CHILLIE, this man is cutting funding that's going towards sickle cell and all these different types of things. And your bandmate got damn sickle cell. This is a high stakes game at this point. You are either a friend or an enemy at this point. There is no more, oh, everyone's allowed to have their own political view. No, the fuck you ain't. No, you not. No, you not. Okay. No, you not. You're not allowed to have your own. Either you got the ones we got, or you got to get the hell on. That is how life or death this situation is. This ain't no to each us. Not when people around here dying, not when cost of living through the roof, not when we at war, not when they hunting people down like animals, not when families being torn apart, not with racist policies being put in place, not with voter suppression going on, not with alligator Alcatraz going on, not with the global terror that this man has caused. No, ma'am. Not with our young boys going over there to war and returning back in caskets. No, ma'am. You got to understand, this tour that y'all put together is In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, TLC. It is like Black woman unity, old school Black woman type of situation, and 300,000 Black women have been impacted by this man's situation, being let go from their doggone jobs. And that's the shit you on, Salt. And Salt, if I really, like, honestly and truthfully, I'm not going to lie to you. It is my new budding relationship with Spinderella that's actually keeping me from completely going in and letting have on your MF and ass. Because I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to sit up here and act like we didn't forget how you and Pepper with the new face even did Spinderella. All right. Oh. The only reason we let that shit go as the general public is because Spinderella seems to have let it go. Okay. We been seeing your high yellow ass for who you was. All right. So we already only rocking with Salt and Pepper on a wing in a goddamn prayer anyway because of the way y'all did Spinderella. And that was some real nasty foul shit y'all did. Y'all was some low down bitches for that. And then now you want to come interject yourself in this shit with Chillie and Trump. Girl, fuck you too. Spin, I hate it, but Salt and Pepper ass could get the fuck up off the tour too.
Ooh.
Replace their ass with SWV and Total and keep it moving. Because when you go to a damn TLC concert, all you getting is
okay. Okay. What we thinking? Shit, they done went in. He done went in. Oh, TLC and damn salt, baby. This. Wait a minute. TLC and Salt and Pepper. You said this is worse than catching the bumps from Usher allegedly. Oh, baby, wait a minute. Hey, they can go. They can go. Hey, look. They can put Total and SWV in there. Hey, I'm with him with that. I don't agree too much with Funky Dineva, but I agree with him on some of the stuff that he was saying. Hey, they can, if Salt gonna set up there and go in, go up for Chillie, they can take Salt and Pepper off and TLC. Put Total and SWV in. I'm with that. Put them in. They can take them all off. They can take them all. Put somebody else in there. I'm just saying. You can put Drew Hill in there. No, this is for women. Let me see what else they can put in there. SWV Total. They can put Escape in there. Who else could they add? What other black women can they add to this concert? You can take TLC off. What other black women would y'all like to see at the concert? If they're gonna take TLC off, what other person could they put on there for the tour, for the black women tour? I'm just trying to see. Who else could they put in for the tour? If they're gonna take TLC and them off, what? Yeah, leave in the comment. Who else could they put in for the concert? If they take TLC and Salt and Pepper out, who else would y'all like to see? We're trying to see. Sierra? Okay, I'm down with Sierra. You said ain't much left? Wait a minute. What? I'm trying to see what else they could put in there. What about? No. I'm trying to see here. Brandy and Monica just came off a tour. Who else could they put in there? Guys, who else? Oh, Brownstone Total. Total Brownstone, Sierra. Who else? Damn, who else could they put in there? What about Jill Scott? What about Jill Scott? Erykah Badu. Who else? But maybe they want groups. Let me see. Who else? Who else is a damn group? Dang it, who else could they? Erykah running for her life. Okay. India. She said, in my opinion, they go through the concert as is. There will be disruptions outside, if not in. Dang. There ain't a lot of people to choose from, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna try to ask. I'm gonna try to ask ChatGPT because I don't know. I can't even think right now. Tony Braxton's already on tour with New Edition. Dang, who else? You think it needs to be a group? Okay. What other group? Yeah, who's other group? Okay, SWV. What about Tidy Now? What's the damn name of the damn group? Escape. What about Escape? They could put Escape in there. They could put Escape in there. Then they have SWV in Vogue. I think that would be a good one. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, Escape. Yeah, Escape. I'll go see Escape. SWV. I sure will. Now, guys, another person that I'm very disappointed at is fucking Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, I cannot. I'm disappointed with Nick, y'all. I'm disappointed at Nick Cannon. I'm very disappointed with Nick Cannon. Let me bring up Nick Cannon. I'm so fucking disappointed. I'm disappointed with him, guys. Nick Cannon, I'm fucking disappointed with him. Hey, proud Mimi, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. I'm disappointed with Nick Cannon. I am. Truly.
And making babies at the same time. Pick a struggle, sir. Oh, Nikki Boy jumped on a podcast talking about, Democrats are the party of the KKK and Republicans free the slaves. And I said, oh, we're out here playing historical hopscotch now. Okay. Yeah, Nick, Republicans did free the slaves back then. But then the parties switched. See, the Dixiecrats that fought against civil rights, those people did not just disappear. They slid over to the other party like somebody changing jerseys at halftime. The Democrats of yesteryear became the Republicans of today. And Nick Cannon is a great example of why I don't listen to celebrities when you start talking about politics. Because most of them got their political sort of mindset put together with duct tape and vibes. It sounds confident, but it falls apart the minute you touch it. And I'm not taking political advice from a guy that does family planning like a punch card at a sandwich shop. Smile at him twice and boom, Nick gonna put a baby in you. And don't forget, Nick Cannon got money. So when he's talking politics, he's talking from the balcony while working folks are looking and feeling these policies right on the ground. So, Nick, respectfully, you got enough group chats to manage. Go worry about coordinating those Christmas visits and leave the history lessons to everybody else. Nick Cannon out here with bad history takes and making babies at the same time. Pick a struggle, sir. Old Nikki boy jumped on a podcast talking about, Democrats are the party of the KKK and Republicans freed the slaves. And I said, oh, we're out here playing historical hopscotch now. Okay. Yeah, Nick, Republicans did free the slaves back then. But then the parties switched. See, the Dixiecrats that fought against civil rights, those people did not just disappear. They slid over to the other party like somebody changing jerseys at halftime. The Democrats of yesteryear became the Republicans of today. And Nick Cannon is a great example of why I don't listen to celebrities when you start talking about politics. Because most of them got their political sort of a mindset put together with duct tape and vibes. It sounds confident, but it falls apart the minute you touch it. And I'm not taking political advice from a guy that does family planning like a punch card at a sandwich shop. Smile at him twice and boom, Nick gonna put a baby in you.
Nick, I think you should set this out. Just go on and set it out, Nick. Go on and set it out. Baby, they is dragging Nick Cannon on this here internet. They is dragging Nick Cannon up here on this damn internet. Nick, you should just set it out.
White supremacy influencer. I'll explain. But first, watch this. That was back in 2020. Now, just 6 years later, in 2026, Nick Cannon is pushing white supremacy ideology. Nicholas, Republicans and Democrats own slaves. You didn't know that Democrats and Republicans totally switched roles by 1964 when President LBJ signed civil rights into law? And because of that, by the 1970s, all the racist Democrats left the Democratic Party and joined the Republican Party. That's why in 1980, when the KKK Grand Wizard David Duke ran as a Democrat, he lost because Democrats were no longer the party of the KKK. So the KKK Grand Wizard David Duke left the Democratic Party and joined the Republican Party. And guess what, Nicholas? The KKK Grand Wizard David Duke won as a Republican. That's right, Nicholas. By 1989, Republicans voted in the KKK Grand Wizard David Duke. So by the 1990s, the Republican Party was now the party of the KKK, which is why Trump supporters fly Confederate flags. That's why Republicans, conservatives, and Trump supporters were the only ones mad when Democrats tried to take down Confederate statues. If you're going to give out information on social media, make sure you give out all the information. Nobody likes half-truths, Nicholas Cannon. But it's funny how you and Amber's ignorant ass put out this white supremacy ideology right around the corner from the midterms. So Nick Cannon went from black activist to white supremacy.
We're going to stop sharing that, guys. So, what are y'all thinking? You said that last night. Okay, Lady Lane, you said Nick is a industry plant. He flip-flopped too much. Now, when he wasn't, big as he is now, he was all for black people. Now, since he done got some money and all of his baby mamas are Latino or white or whatever, he done forgot where he done came from. Allegedly, in my opinion. Just saying. He said it would be a tussle every night. Hey, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. The two parties, they switch. I know y'all said that last night, but I don't think Nick got the memo, guys, that the two parties switch. I don't think he got the memo. Hello, Inez Martin. Hello, hello, hello. You said you are correct. I'm over Escape in SWV. Okay. Well, who would they put in then? You said you were never on board with Nick? Okay. You said I would rather see SWV than TLC. Me too. I'll take Total and Brownstone, guys, just to be honest. I'll take them. You said SWV and Escape will want to be the main headliners. That will not work. Okay. You said disappointed but not surprised. Brownstone, I would want to hear Brownstone. I'm being honest with you. Because you know what? I don't know why CHILLIE just don't come out here and just admit it. Just come out here and say you a Republican. I would appreciate that better. You said I knew this would happen with Nick. Remember, I said the party changed after MLK died. Yes, you said that, Lady Lang. I remember that from last night. You said he was given crumbs from the king's table. Right. I don't know what. I think people, when they get money, when they're black, they get money, they think they big shit. But what about the people, the working class people that help you get to where you're at? We bought all the music. We went to all your shows, watched all your movies. Do you think that the MAGA them gonna do that for you? CHILLIE, do you think MAGA them gonna come to your concerts? Salt, do you think MAGA them gonna come? Now, I don't think they're gonna come. I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking. Let me see. CHILLIE, just come on out. I think that CHILLIE should just stand in your truth, girl. Stand in your truth, CHILLIE. If that's what you own, that's what you own. Just say it.
See, I was more of a Left Eye fan, but then again, I think everybody was. CHILLIE always came off to me like she was uppity, like she was bigger than the program. So her being MAGA does not surprise me at all. CHILLIE is a prime example of a self-hating black person. They want to be white so bad. I thought back to her dating show that she had years ago, and I just remember how annoying she was then. Just that attitude of, I'm so better than you. Then you act surprised when Floyd Mayweather didn't take your ass seriously. There's a reason for that. CHILLIE is jealous of any black woman who is comfortable in their own skin, which explains why she reposted that video of Michelle Obama. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting about sick and damn tired of these damn celebrities who we once looked up to showing their true colors and then coming back with fake apologies. Keep your apology and own your shit.
Right.
CHILLIE was always my least favorite.
That's what I'm saying. CHILLIE, just own it. Just own it. If you are MAGA, just own it. The lies, even T-Boz came out here and said that you voted for the Orange Man. So I believe T-Boz. So just live your truth, girl. If you MAGA, that's fine. You said
more of a Left Eye fan.
You said the boyfriend you have right now treats you like a princess, which is a white man. Oh, okay. I don't think you like being black, in my personal opinion, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. I don't think you like being black.
But then again, I think everybody was. CHILLIE always came off to me like she was uppity, like she was bigger than the program.
Yes.
So her being MAGA does not surprise me at all. CHILLIE is a prime example of a self-hating black person. They want to be white so bad. I thought back to her dating show that she had years ago, and I just remember how annoying she was then. Just that attitude of, oh, I'm so better than you. Then you act surprised when Floyd Mayweather didn't take your ass seriously. There's a reason for that. CHILLIE is jealous of any black woman who is comfortable in their own skin, which explains why she reposted that video of Michelle Obama. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting about sick and damn tired of these damn celebrities who we once looked up to showing their true colors and then coming back with fake apologies.
I'm with you.
Keep your apology and own your shit. CHILLIE was...
Yeah, all these people that we looked up to, they coming out, you know, saying that, you know, that they MAGA. So we as a people have to make some decisions here. Are you going to still support them and give them your dollars so they can support the Republicans or MAGA, or are you going to take a stand and not do it? I don't care if they my favorite celebrity. Anybody that I think that doesn't stand with right now with, you know, women's rights. They done took away the health care. They trying to take away our voting rights. They trying to gerrymander the voting. They trying to suppress the voting. They won't, if you married, they want your husband to vote for the whole household. You ain't got to say so. A woman has a right to do what they want with their body. If women do not want to have a kid, I think that's their choice. But they trying to take all of that away. They're trying to take everything away from women. The DEI, they thought it was black people, but it's turned out more white people benefit from the DEI than the damn black people. So you take a stand on where you at. All these wars, if they get too short in the war, they're gonna be trying to come get your firstborn son. I'm just saying. Yes, trying to send our men to war. I'm just saying. They want our dollars to help suppress the rest of the vote. Now, somebody put in my chat last night that Jasmine Crockett did win she did win the election when they did the recount, but she already had conceded to what's his name, Tallarico. When they did the recount, she had won. I'm just saying. No, ma'am. I'm not with it. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours already. I wanted to only stay on here for an hour. But if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber. I really appreciate it. We're a small YouTube channel. We're trying to grow over here. So thank you. And if you are new over here and you like our content and what we're talking about, please think about subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Also, follow me on my other platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, and also my other channel, Drop the T 2.0. All right, guys. Y'all can also, if y'all think of something else, please leave me a comment. I answer all comments, okay? All right, guys. I will try to come back on at 9:45. All right, guys. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye.